Hello students and welcome to Learn with Hema's class. First of all, I would like to thank all of you for a wonderful, huge response to my channel. I am really pleased that the content of my channel is helping you all in your studies, especially your English language. I am working hard to make my content readable and also understandable because I have received comments saying that the content is not readable. But I believe my audio is good enough so that you all can understand what I am trying to say. Today I have come up with Class 7 Unit 1 1.5 Seeing Eyes Helping Hand. I shall be covering the entire chapter along with the workshop. Complete notes I shall be providing you in this workshop. So well students, if I want to begin, I would like to say that this chapter have been basically introduced for you to make you understand about the different formats of invitations. You all must have received wedding invitations at your home, either through post or courier, or sometimes the persons may themselves have come to invite you on the wedding of their near ones. So in the wedding invitation, we normally see that there are names written: bride, bridegroom, their parents, where the wedding is going to take place, which date it is going to take place, what all ceremonies are going to be there, which address, everything is written down in that anniversary card. So that is a formal card. Okay. Same way in this chapter also we have various types of invitations. 4 types of invitations have been given to you over here, which include: first one is formal invitation, which you can see on the screen over here. It's a formal invitation. Then second one is a notice. Third is a telephonic conversation, and the fourth one is the oral invitation. Through all these invitations, this chapter also emphasizes the difference that each type of invitation we can see. It emphasizes on the differences. What all things are included in formal invitation, what is spoken about in telephonic conversation or in notice or oral invitation. So we shall understand each of them through the text. So let's start. Now here this is a school named New Vision High School, and this school is organizing an event, and it's named as Seeing Eyes Helping Hands. It is an event where school children may participate in some activities outside the school by helping others or making others aware of their responsibilities. So this is the project which the school is going to take up. But how the people will come to know? They will have to be invited. So invitations are used over here, right? The people will have to be invited. Now how will they come to know about your project otherwise? So invitations are made. So here a formal invitation, an example of formal invitation has been made. Now let's see this formal invitation, what all things we are including here. I'll just read out. We solicit your presence at the inauguration of the project Seeing Eyes Helping Hands at the hands of Srimati Vimla Nayak, former principal of New Vision High School and President Sahayak Samaj, Dr. A. M. Chaudhary, Dean, New Life Medical College and Hospital, has kindly agreed to preside over the functions. Time 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Sunday 9th July 2017. Venue Assembly Hall, New Vision High School off Main Street, Girgaon. Suhasini Ambekar, Principal, New Vision High School. V.S. Ajinkya, Teacher in Charge, SEHH, that is Seeing Eyes Helping Hands, and Komal Shelar, Nitin Walke, Student Secretaries, SEHH. So in this invitation you get almost each and every minute detail of the information. That is why this is said to be a formal invitation. Here you know who is going to inaugurate it, which school is going to host the ceremony, then who is the president in this, then what time this thing is going to take place, this event is going to take place, where it is going to take place, and who is the leading person of that particular place, who is the in charge, who all are the in charge. So everything you can see, all the things are included in this invitation, this formal kind of, that is why this is called as formal invitation, right? Formal means everything is mentioned formally, nothing you have to ask. Seeing, looking at the message or looking at the invitation, you can understand each and everything. So this is one simple format of invitation, of inviting the parents. Now this invitation is going to be sent to parents or some other dignitaries. Now the second type is an notice board. Now that first one was the formal invitation, which was prepared by Suhasini Ambekar herself, the principal. Now this one is a notice used. Now in this notice, how we have in schools, we have notice board, right? Many a times the timetables are put up on notice board. If any competitions are there, then information about those competitions are put up on notice boards. Then many things are put up on notice board through which we can get the information. Sometimes results are also put up, sometimes seat numbers are put up on the notice board, some poetries which we write or some artistic skills which we make on paper, they are also put up on the notice boards. But this is the invitation on notice board. See how it is written, and we will then check with the difference of the two invitations till now that we have done. Students of standard 7 and their parents are invited to the inauguration of the project Seeing Eyes Helping Hands at the hands of Srimati Vimala Nayak, former principal of New Vision High School and President Sahayak Samaj, Dr. A. M. Chaudhary, Dean, New Life Medical College and Hospital, has kindly agreed to preside over the function. Time 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Sunday 9th July 2017. Venue Assembly Hall, New Vision High School off Main Street. Now the difference between these two invitations, the first formal and this notice, is that in the formal invitation we had the name of Suhasini Ambekar also, the principal of the school. Here it is not mentioned. Also in the formal invitations we had the organizers also, that is the teacher also, teacher in charge also, and the student secretaries also. But in this we don't have all those things. So this is again, and a few more information are being given to here. The information is which is mentioned is that the students of class 7 and their parents, only they are invited. Other classes are not mentioned, only students of class 7 and their parents, right? So this is the difference between the formal invitation, which is formally written down, and this is the notice board which is put up on notice. So some things which are not important can be omitted from the formal invitation in the notice board. Now that was a written notice. Now we have a conversation whereby a telephone is used, telephonic conversation is used to invite someone. So I will be reading out. Here the teachers are making phone calls to some special invitees. Now of course, if you are there is some project which you are going to do or celebrate or inaugurate, you will definitely need some special invitees who may cover your project, such as newspaper people, media people. Okay, so these people are also invited specially for such kind of projects. So here we see on telephone how the invitation is being given to that person, to the editor. So it's a telephonic conversation. So now the receptionist picks up. Hello, Girgaon Times. The teacher is making a call, and who is picking up the phone? The receptionist. Directly people don't pick up. With the phone calls normally first go to the receptionist, and from there it is transferred. So the receptionist says, hello, Girgaon Times. Teacher. On the other side, teacher is there. Good morning. I am Vishwas Ajinkya from New Vision High School. Could I speak to your news editor, Mr. Shashank, please? So here he is asking that he wants to speak to the news editor, Mr. Shashank. So receptionist says, just a sec. Teacher says, thank you. Now news editor, hello Mr. Ajinkya, Shashank speaking, how are you? Now the news editor have come and he says, hello Mr. Ajinkya, because the receptionist have already told who has called. So he directly names that person, hello Mr. Ajinkya, Shashank speaking. Okay, Shashank is the editor. Teacher, fine, how are you? Of course, whenever we talk, telephonic conversation mein, we always introduce ourselves at times and we always inquire about others' health also. So teacher, now teacher says, Mr. Shashank, I have a request. I am calling from New Vision High School. Our school is starting a new social work project. The inauguration is on the coming Sunday. We are sending you the official invitation today. Now the editor is being invited. He is a special invitee and therefore the teacher is personally calling him, and the teacher is saying that they have a new social work project. See, this thing has been highlighted, new social work project, and the inauguration is on the coming Sunday, and therefore the teacher wants the editor to cover the program. So news editor, I see. Again the teacher says, our idea is to make our students aware of their social responsibilities. It will be a big project and we hope it will set a trend for all schools to follow. We would like your paper to cover the function prominently. Prominently means giving it importance largely. So here the teacher is saying that they are going to organize a project, Seeing Eyes Helping Hands, and in that they are going to make the students aware of their responsibilities, and this is a total different kind of project. Even other schools may follow the trend. So this is really very important, and therefore he is asking him to give it importance. So news editor, well, this Sunday is going to be a busy day, but as you say the project is an important one, it should get good publicity. When did you say is the function? Again news editor is saying, okay, Sunday. Now Sunday is really a busy day for all such people, but still he says that as you say it's an important day, so I must see to it. And when is the function is asking, again maybe he wants to write it down. So teacher, this Sunday at 10 in the morning. So the teacher gives day and time. So news editor, fine, I've made a note of it. Teacher, thank you very much. Okay, so now this was a telephonic conversation. How two people talk the same way, है ना, जैसे दो इंसान बात करते हैं टेलीफोन पे कि पहले हाय हेलो करते हैं, आप कैसे हैं, और फिर जो कॉल कर रहा है वो अपना रीज़न बता रहा है कॉल करने का, इनवाइट कर रहा है. तो यहाँ पर भी हमने क्या चीज़ इंक्लूड की है और क्या नहीं की है, व्हाट ऑल थिंग्स we have included and what all not. So here we have not mentioned anything in the telephonic conversation about the president, about the inauguration to be done by whose hands, about the principal, है ना, all those things are not mentioned. Even the venue and all, everything is not mentioned. Only the school is mentioned, date and time has been given. Nothing is mentioned otherwise other than all these things. So this is telephonic conversation. Maybe other things can be sorted out later on. So telephone conversation may you need not have all the information, but still you can give if you wish. So normal how we talk to our friends or our parents on phone calls if we are far away from them, or relatives, the same way telephonic conversation. So I will give you an example of all. I have written down the workshop this time for you all. Now this is an oral invitation given by the students to their parents. This is the last invitation, which is oral invitation given by the students to the parents. Now let's see what is the difference between this also over here. Mummy, you and Daddy are invited to our school on Sunday, the 9th, said Samir. Only this thing, that you and Daddy, that is you both are invited on this Sunday, the 9th, that is day is given, date is given. What's the occasion? The parent is asking. Our school is going to run a project called Seeing Eyes Helping Hands. There is a function to inaugurate it on Sunday at 10 sharp. Students of 7th standard are invited with their parents. So now another information is provided that there is a function of Seeing Eyes Helping Hands, and there is an inauguration of this project at 10 sharp, and therefore students of 7th and their parents are invited. So this information is there. So mother asks again, where is it? In the school assembly hall. How long will it be? About an hour. Of course it's going to take 1 hour, right? 10 to 11. So this is what the child have said, about an hour, and Miss Naik will be there too. She is going to inaugurate it. Now the child is also talking about Miss Naik. She is going to be there and she is going to inaugurate. So the person who is going to inaugurate is known over here. Oh, we are all going to visit places. Okay, sorry, I forgot. I see. And what's the project about? Now the mother is asking, all the questions the parents will ask, definitely. The mother is also asking, oh, we are all going to visit places and work for others turn by turn. They'll explain that on Sunday. So what the work is actually going to be is going to be explained on Sunday. जो काम है इस project में वो हमें Sunday को बताया जाएगा. So you are going to participate in it, aren't you? The mother is asking, so you are going to participate it, aren't you? So yes, mummy, he says, of course. Let's see. Daddy and I can't both go, but one of us will accompany you. So he says, let's see. Daddy and I, the mother says that we both cannot accompany, but one of you will definitely come with you. So that would be nice, because Mr. Ajinkya has specially asked all the students to tell their parents about it. So the boy again says that would be nice, because Mr. Ajinkya had specially asked all the students to tell their parents about it, right? Mr. Ajinkya, the teacher always tells students, tell your parents about it, what is going to happen, about annual function, about sports or any other occasion, competitions which takes place in your school. So you tell everything to your parents. The same way here, the parent is also asking and the child is going to participate in it. So this was another invitation, though it was oral invitation about the same work, same project, same function, but it was a little different. Okay, so we have learned till now 4 kinds of invitations. First was the formal invitation, second was the notice, third was the telephonic conversation, and fourth is the oral invitation. Now here we have a question of workshop. Now here in this passage, as we see that there are 4 types of invitations: formal invitation, notice, and oral invitation, and another oral invitation. That is, one is telephonic and one is face to face. So there are certain questions which are there in the table. We just have to put tick right or wrong and say. While I was explaining you invitation, the same question was there, right? Who is sending or giving the information? Then what is the program? Are these things mentioned? Third question, what is the name of the project? Fourth question, who will inaugurate it? Fifth one, who will preside over the function? Sixth question, what time will the function start? Where will it take place? And how many names gets mentioned in the invitation? So these are the questions. Of course, I said that in formal invitation each and everything was mentioned. So now I am directly starting my PDF with you all. Okay, it's not starting, so now it will start. So you can see over here now, class 7 1.5 Seeing Eyes Helping Hands workshop. So in A, that is the formal invitation, you can see that all the points are ticked. That is, they all are correct. All the points. You can see all the questions which are covered over here. If I can get the, okay, I got it. So the questions are, There are 8 questions. First question, who is sending or giving the information? Second, so in formal we know this thing. What is the program? Informal, yes, we know. What is the name of the project? We know that also. Who will inaugurate it? We know that also. Who will preside over the function? Even that is the answer we have in first formal invitation. What time will the function start? We have that also. And where will it take place? And how many names get mentioned in the invitation? So there are a total 6 names in the formal invitation which are mentioned. 6 names are mentioned in the invitation. So first A, we have all the questions are tick marked yes, but in B, who is giving the information is not known, right? B is a notice. Who is giving the information is not known. Therefore, we cross in the first question. Rest all we have yes. All the things are mentioned, like what is the program, name of the project, who will inaugurate, and everything is there. Now, and the number of people which are mentioned is 2. 2 people are mentioned in the second format of invitation. Then C, in C you have first question ticked right yes, that is who is sending the information. We know about the teachers who are giving the information. Then second question, what is the program? Seeing Eyes Helping Hands, that is also mentioned. Third, fourth and fifth, that is what is the name of the project, who will inaugurate it, and who will preside over the function. These things are not mentioned. Then the sixth question, what time the function will start, is mentioned at 10. Then 7th question, it is not mentioned. Where will it take place? Not mentioned, so we will cross it. And 8th question, how many members are mentioned over here? Only 2. Again in the D, same question we see, only the 5th question, that is who will preside over the function, is not mentioned, right? Rest all is mentioned, and the number of persons mentioned are D. 3 people are mentioned in D invitation. So this is your Seeing Eyes Helping Hands. Now the next question over here is prepare a formal invitation for a function you have arranged at home. Now I have not written the question directly, I have written the answer. Prepare a formal invitation for a function you have arranged at home. It should clearly state the following points. तो आपको एक इनविटेशन बनाना है, आपने कोई एक प्रोग्राम अरेंज किया है और वो आपको बनाना है. यहाँ पे लिखा है अरेंज्ड एट होम, इट इज़ नॉट नेसेसरी, आप बाहर का भी लिख सकते हो. मैंने बाहर का मेंशन किया है, आपको आपके घर का बताना है, आप वैसे बता सकते हो. मैंने अपने हिसाब से एक इनविटेशन क्रिएट किया है और इसी टाइप से आप कई इनविटेशंस किसी भी टॉप मैटर पे या किसी भी ओकेशन पे इनविटेशन क्रिएट कर सकते हो. तो एक फॉर्मल इनविटेशन मैंने यहाँ बताया है. इसमें जो जो पॉइंट्स हमें मेंशन करना रहता है वो है कि हु इज़ इनवाइटिंग पीपल टू द फंक्शन, कौन इनवाइट कर रहा है, एंड देन द डेट एंड टाइम मेंशन करना ज़रूरी है फंक्शन का. पोलाइट रिक्वेस्ट टू अटेंड द फंक्शन, व्हाट इज़ द प्रोग्राम एंड द वेन्यू, कहाँ पर है और क्या प्रोग्राम है. तो ये सारी चीज़ें मैंने यहाँ पर इस इनविटेशन में डाली है. जैसे मिस्टर एंड मिसेस धूत cordially invites you on the occasion of first birthday of their granddaughter Isha, venue Bhaidas Hall, Vileparle, Mumbai, and time and day from 6 p.m. onwards, Sunday 12th July 2020, and then hosted by Mr. and Mrs. Dhoot. So all the information whatever are asked in the question is there in this invitation. So this is the way you have to write a formal invitation. You can use your own words, like starting में I have written Mr. and Mrs. Dhoot cordially invites you on the occasion of, or you can write we request you to join our family in the celebration of, in the birthday celebration of our granddaughter, like that. So this way you can mention. तो यहाँ पे I have mentioned the occasion also. What is the occasion? First birthday of their granddaughter. Where it is going to take place? The venue is there. The time is there. Time, date, all everything is there. And who is hosting the party? That is also there. And who are inviting? That is also there. So each and everything is there in this invitation. So this is a kind of formal invitation. Also you can see that I have drawn some lines. I have tried to give it a little design on the borders, so that kind of invitation would look more better. So whenever आप कभी भी एक फॉर्मल इनविटेशन बनाते हो तो आपको इसी टाइप से करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है। आपको एक जो भी है बॉक्स बनाना पड़ेगा, या डिज़ाइन में कुछ बना सकते हो तो वो बना सकते हो आप उस तरीके से। अब अगला जो है हमारा आपका जो क्वेश्चन है, द क्वेश्चन इज़ राइट एन इमेजिनरी टेलीफोन कॉन्वर्जेशन इन विच यू इन्वाइट योर फ्रेंड टू द अबाउ फंक्शन। यानी अब मैंने जो यहाँ पे इनविटेशन बनाया है, इसी फंक्शन पे इनवाइट करने के लिए एक टेलीफोनिक कॉन्वर्जेशन है। तो ये टेलीफोनिक कॉन्वर्जेशन किस तरीके से है देखिए। पहले इंट्रोडक्शन लिखा है, अ टेलीफोनिक कॉन्वर्जेशन बिटवीन मिस्टर धूत एंड मिस्टर शर्मा। मिस्टर धूत इन्वाइट्स मिस्टर शर्मा फॉर देयर ग्रैंड डॉटर्स बर्थडे पार्टी। अब आप देखो यहाँ पे जो मिस्टर धूत मिस्टर शर्मा, मैंने दोनों को लिया है लेफ़्ट में अलाइनमेंट में, और एक हल्का सा लाइन ड्रॉ किया है, और जो भी डायलॉग्स है वो उस लाइन के राइट से ही स्टार्ट हो रहे हैं, वो नेम्स के नीचे से नहीं जा रहे हैं, राइट। तो ये नेम्स के नीचे लाइन नहीं आनी चाहिए डायलॉग्स की, ये डायलॉग्स राइट हैंड साइड में, लाइन के राइट हैंड साइड में होने चाहिए, और जो नेम्स है वो लाइन के लेफ़्ट हैंड साइड में होने चाहिए। सो बिल्कुल एक जैसे हम नॉर्मल फ़ोन पे बात करते हैं बिल्कुल उसी तरीके से बात करनी है, और एक इनविटेशन दिया गया है उसी तरीके से टेलीफोनिक कॉन्वर्जेशन करते हुए। तो आई विल जस्ट रीड इट आउट। हेलो मिस्टर शर्मा। Oh, hello Mr. Dhoot, how are you? By God's grace, I and my family all are fine. How about you? Same here, everything's fine. You have called after a long time. Yes, our granddaughter Isha shall turn 1 this Sunday, that is on 12th July 2020. So Mr. Sharma says again, oh that's great. May God bless her, our little angel. Mr. Dhoot, yes, and on this occasion we have arranged for a grand party at Bhaidas Hall this Sunday. You and your family have to oblige us by gracing your presence on this occasion. You can use your own words. I have written it down on my own self. I have not taken it from any digest or any master key or any other source. There's no need to say this. We shall be more than happy to pour our blessings on our little angel. Then again Mr. Dhoot, I shall look forward to see you by 6 p.m. Mr. Sharma, I shall be there on time, don't worry. Mr. Dhoot, thank you and bye for now as I have to make some more calls. Mr. Sharma, okay bye, take care, we'll see you soon. So this is a natural conversation which has taken place between Mr. Dhoot and Mr. Sharma, whereby Mr. Dhoot is inviting Mr. Sharma for their granddaughter's first birthday party. So this was a normal telephonic conversation. I hope you have understood this part. Now, lastly, you have note writing. You have been asked, imagine that someone has invited your family to a program and you were the only person at home when the invitation was given orally. This is the question. So now suppose when you are the only person and someone have come to your place, कोई आपके घर पे आया है और आप अकेले थे और आपके पेरेंट्स के लिए कुछ मैसेज दे के गए हैं। समझो आप भी बाहर जाने वाले हो थोड़ी देर में और पेरेंट्स आएंगे, तो आपको ऐसा लगता है कि आप कहीं ये मैसेज भूल ना जाओ, इसके लिए आप एक नोट बना के रखोगे आपके पेरेंट्स के लिए कि जब वो आए तो आप वो देख सकते हैं। तो बस बिल्कुल उसी तरीके से ये नोट राइटिंग किया गया है। तो नोट राइटिंग में आपको डेट भी लिखना ज़रूरी है, टाइम भी लिखो ताकि ध्यान रहे। तो 10th जुलाई 4 PM आप डेट और टाइम आपके अकॉर्डिंग लिख सकते हो। डैड, your friend Mr. and Mrs. Dhoot have visited our house to invite us on the occasion of their granddaughter's first birthday party on this coming Sunday at Bhaidas Hall from 6 PM onwards. The party shall be followed by dinner. He also said that he shall call you up tomorrow. बस ये 4-5 लाइन में आपको इनविटेशन लिखना है, नोट लिखना है, जो जो इनविटेशन दिया गया है बिल्कुल वही नोट लिखना है। सो दैट वुड बी वेरी सिंपल फॉर यू। एंड बेसिकली तो डायलॉग राइटिंग कॉन्वर्जेशन जो है वो आता है, या इन्विटेशन बनाने के लिए नॉर्मली पूछा जाता है। डायलॉग राइटिंग भी पूछ सकते हैं, इन्विटेशन बनाने के लिए भी पूछ सकते हैं। नोटिस राइटिंग बहुत कम पूछा जाता है, नोट राइटिंग बहुत कम पूछा जाता है एग्ज़ाम में, बट स्टिल बी प्रिपेयर्ड फॉर ऑल फॉर द एग्ज़ाम्स। सो आज के लिए इतना ही। आई होप दिस वॉज हेल्पफुल फॉर यू, and till then, take care, stay safe, bye.